Just about to get started. Max Clark up now for the Tigers.
Number 84, Max Clark.
Out to short, Griffin. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bryce Rayner.
Aye. In the air to left center. Cruz in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here comes Torque to the plate.
The first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
0-1. Rip towards third. On to O'Hearn. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So two down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Leo DeVries. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it is gone. He made him pay for that one. The Athletics score first. It's 1-0. Next up for the A's, Leo DeVries. He's already homered here in this one. Not close, and it deflects away. No advance, though. Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2. Ground ball right side, Terang. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Two outs, runner at first. Leo DeVries up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And out to a board. One down. Josue De Paula steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Yep, that ball went out.
One now. Swing and a ball popped up. Sosa has a beat on it. And there's two down. One out man at first. And next for LA, Josue De Paula. Here's your one. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Out towards right center field. Hayes should have this one. And there's two away. One down. Now the left fielder, Josue De Paula. Here goes the runner. That one fouled off. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now a wide throw to third. First and second, no outs. Connor Griffin digs in now. The shortstop takes the ball. There's a swing and a miss. Swings through that one for strike two. Hard hit to right center. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags at second. To third, not in time. So runner at second, two down. Connor Griffin now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. drilled in the air out towards right center. He's got it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Griffin.
Connor Griffin.
Yeah, that's fouled off. This one in the air right field, and it's a foul ball. Hit weakly on the ground. Rayner on the run, throw to first. Nice. So a man at first. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swings through that high fastball. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. One out, man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. This one popped up right side. Santana under it. And there's 2 down. That one fouled off. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one back. Just missed it. Back here in Denver. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for Colorado, number 18.
All these Rockies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swings through that. Just missing there. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Comes the 2-2. Swings and misses, and there's one away.
Up next for the Rockies.
So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Now fly ball to right center. Carroll on his way over. And that's the 3rd out. One down. Batter will be the shortstop. Fouled off left side. That one hammered but pulled foul. The shortstop takes the ball. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. One down, runner at third. There's Johan Camargo. Up the middle, Pepe. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. One down, runner at third. Johan Camargo, the hitter. Camargo gets a piece.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to...
Right side, Pepe fires to first in time. Here's the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. Ground ball to the right side. Martinez takes it to the bag. Now 2 away. Here's Johan Camargo. Switch hitter bats left.
Number 7, Johan Camargo.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Fair ball. In to score is the runner from third, and they cut the lead to 2. Stepping in, Alfredo Despagne. Swing and a miss as he was late. This one in the air, center field, moving under it. And there's one down. One down. Alfredo Despagne, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Strike two. And that's outside. Got him. One away. On to the bottom of the eighth. And now the DH, number 54. It's softly on the ground, left side. Urshela to first in. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alfredo Despaigne. That one almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
The 1-1.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Out of here. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic. Bottom of the inning, Donovan Solano getting ready to hit.
Yeehaw!
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Stays alive. In the air, right field. Cortez takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Harold Ramirez.
That's a strike.
Ha!
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And he'll take first easily after the strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Now here's Gio Urshela. And that one fouled off. Ground ball right side. It's in and out of his glove. On the second, they get one. He's 0 for 1.
The catcher, Carlos Martinez.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Late on that fastball. Got him. That's out number 3. So runner at second, 2 down. Owen Casey now at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Swings through that one. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So runner at second, 2 down. Owen Casey will hit next. Out towards right center field. Mariaga under this one. And that'll do it. Owen Casey getting ready to hit.
Inside, ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Base hit into the outfield. Toro around third. He will score and they take the lead. Now the tag at second and he's out trying for 2. So up next, Owen Casey. Swing and a miss.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Look out, way inside. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Struck him out looking. So runner at second, 2 down. Owen Casey the next to hit. Line drive. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Tag out. Trying to scramble back. Too aggressive with it. So digging in, Owen Casey. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well onto the track, and he makes the catch. So runner at second, 2 down. Owen Casey digs in now. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. Nope, he held back. Man at second. In the air out to center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And so runner at second, 2 down. Owen Casey will hit next. Swings through that one for strike one. And there's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. That is the inning. So runner at second, 2 down. Owen Casey getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Well struck right field. That's got a chance. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should score the run. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. To second, but he beats the throw. Save. First and second, no outs. Gio Urshela to the plate. On the ground, 2 ball. Good feed, that's 1. How about that double play? Yeah, that's fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That's way outside. Ball 1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. In the air, left field. Ramos makes his way towards it. Snags it up. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Here's Gio Urshela. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Runner stays put at third. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, number 29. And a swing and a miss there. Out towards right center field. And there's 1 down. So runner at second, 2 down. Now here's Gio Urshela. Trying to deliver as the hero. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Diaz is just 1 strike away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
So the tying run at second. Next offering is outside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it.
That's the ball.
This is where they earn their keep.
Payoff pitch. That's the ball game. First and second, no outs. Urshela steps in. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one's upstairs, ball one. In the air out to center. Lugo brings it in with a nice running grab. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Urshela digs in now. And a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Into center. Makes the grab on the. So two down. Urshela to the plate. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss for the strike. First and second, no outs. Here's Urshela.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number two. Check swing, went around. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a ground ball.
Foul.
Just foul down the right field line. Wow.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Good job to fight that one off. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Got him swinging. Go ahead run on base. Now here's Urshela. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That hit him.
Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic. Ready to go, bottom four. Jose Caballero digs in now.
Put it up.
And the 0-2. This one in the air right field. Ramirez on the move. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
Low ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 2 down. So digging in, Jose Ramos. He's 0 for 1. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Two outs, bases full. Here's Ruben Tejada. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They take the force out to escape him. So bases all loaded up. Here's Ruben Tejada. 1 for 2. In the air, right field. O'Neill gets there. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. All loaded up. Here's Ruben Tejada. On a line out towards center. And that's the 3rd out. 2 outs, bases full. Here's Ruben Tejada. On the ground, out to short. Out to escape a bases loaded jam. So bases all loaded up. Here's Ruben Tejada.
Tejada.
Line, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in. Here's the throw. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, number 40. In the air, right field. 1 up, 1 down. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Next one
That's
misses.
Inside.
Ball 1. Just missed.
That's low. That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just
No,
missing
that missed.
there.
That's a ball.
3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the air to left center. Casey on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. So up next, Yoel Yankee, 1 for 3.
Yeehaw!
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses there. Gonna count 1-2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Hit in the air, left field. Casey under it. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, number 40.
You know, this group of hitters need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Now it's the second baseman, Yiddy Pepe. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the drive.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Alexei Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball, and this should do it. Ball game. At the plate, Alexei Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramos on the move, and that'll do it. So 2 down, digging in, Alexei Ramirez. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. Alexei Ramirez getting ready to hit. Slider right there.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
This one smoked out to left. And that is the ball game. Here's the left fielder, Alexei Ramirez.
Alexei Ramirez.
In the air, right field. And that is the ball game. So 2 down, and here is Alexei Ramirez. That one fouled off.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
They're down to their final strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Lugo on his way over. And that'll do it. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Alexei Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. High fly ball out towards left center. Ramos on the move to the gap. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game. So up next, Alexei Ramirez. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 strike away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game. So 2 down, stepping in, Alexei Ramirez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
This could end it. On the ground, and this should do it. That's the ball game. So digging in, Alexei Ramirez. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
That was straight queso right there.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game. So 2 down, and now Alexei Ramirez. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. Just off the outside part of the plate.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that's like
hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. Alexei Ramirez will hit next. 1 for 3. This one in the air right field. And that'll do it. Here's the left
Now
fielder,
batting,
Alexei Ramirez.
Alexei Ramirez.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ramos settles under it. And that is the ball game. So 2 down, Alexei Ramirez. The next to hit, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss.
Got him. Ball game. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Alexei Ramirez. And a foul ball. You'll one. They're down to their final strike.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball. Here's the left fielder, Alexei Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. 1 strike away. Got him! And that's the ball game. So 2 down, Alexei Ramirez. Now at the plate, 1 for 3. Swing and a foul out of play. Popped up. Castro should have this one. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game. Now the left fielder, Alexei Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
They're down to their final strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game. Alexei Ramirez getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Ramirez.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. So 2 down, and now Alexei Ramirez. 1 for 3.
Ball high.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
That's in. Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball there. Diaz is just 1 strike away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And the slider just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Alexei Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Lugo under it. And that is the ball game. Alexei Ramirez will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a ground ball and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Diaz is just 1 strike away. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Alexei Ramirez. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. This could end it. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Next to hit, Alexei Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off.
Got him, and that's the ball game. So up next, Alexei Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's the ball game. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Alexei Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
2 down, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, ball game. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Alexei Ramirez. First pitch way inside a fastball.
Sometimes it takes a couple of pitches to get a feel, especially when you move from that bullpen mound into this game mound.
They're down to their final strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game. Alexei Ramirez digs in now, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Foul ball. Diaz is just 1 strike away. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. On to first. Ball game. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Alexei Ramirez. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. First and second, no outs. Nolan Arenado. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Inside, ball one. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swings through that.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's
swing and a miss. He's first and second, no outs. So now it's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. This one in the air, center field. Clark moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. Popped in the air, left field. And that's the inning. All loaded up. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. First and second, no outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. Hit on the ground to short. Lopez quickly to second for 1 and 2. What up? Center field. Clark drifts towards it. 1 away. Man at first, Nolan Arenado getting ready to hit. Slider right there. Here's the 0-2. And that's outside. Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Out to short. And that is that. First and second, no outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. One away. Fouled off left side. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a bouncer, foul of first. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a Arenado comes in to take his cuts.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And there's a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. That one is upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
1 down. So now it's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 in this one. And there are 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Out to short. Lopez tossed to second, to first. Double play. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's got a chance. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. That's ripped into the outfield. Casey takes it. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit on the ground to short. Toss to Naylor. And a key out. First and second. No outs. Nolan Arenado. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Swings through that one.
That missed. That's the ball.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. And that's a strikeout. Good to have you back. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, bringing you all the WBC action from here on Bithorn Stadium. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Tapped softly on the ground.
That's a foul
and that's
ball.
just foul. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now, 1 out. Runner at second. Here's Nolan Arenado. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. And it's second. In the air to left center. Clark settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. So now it's Nolan Arenado. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Nolan Arenado.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
This one smoked on its way out of here.